Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, G Parker Artworks. I'm wanting to do some trees today, and I'm going to a lot of times this particular way of doing is usually for fall, and I decided I wanted to do a springy, summery type one. So we're going to see if we can get it to work. Because, I don't know. If you watch my channel, you know I tend to do a lot of experiments. And we'll see how it goes. But this is where you really lay on the paint in a thick really thick, because you're going to do some water over it later and spread it. And you want the paint to kind of go. And so I'm hoping I can get the different colors in here that I want. And I think I really need to clean my palette, but you know, that is what it is. Put some yellowish one in here. It didn't want to come out yellow. It wanted to be green. So I'm going to do a little bit more yellow. Trying to get more of the yellow. That's what happens when you don't clean out your palette enough. Okay. And this is also where you tilt the paper to. So I'm going to see if we can get it to go like I want. Okay, now we're going to go over here to this one. I like that it's kind of making little splotches, which I usually add sometimes to my paintings. So it's like, look at that. I don't need to do them. They're already in there. Which it's never done that for me before. It's kind of interesting that it's doing that. And the dark didn't really go through like I wanted. I'm going to do a little bit of here. Kind of give some life. Go down a little bit over. I'm going to do one more tree over here, but I want to do some pink in it and see how it turns out. So it kind of looks like it's got, you know, blossoms in it. So we'll see how that goes. kind of muddy with the green. I'm trying to join the trees there. I'm still going to do some yellow in this one. Interesting. I kind of like that. Okay. So, let's get a little bit bigger picture here. Thinking I want to pick up some of that. Because that's just a little wetter than we need. Okay, then let's do some trees, trunks. Let's see if we can get them to... Now, I would love some input if you're willing to say something. My husband keeps saying that he can't hear me in my videos on his phone. So I am using a microphone this time. Granted, it's kind of dying, so we hope it works. But let me know if you're having a problem hearing me. I'm trying to speak loud and clear, and it just doesn't always go that way. If you're on a computer, apparently you can hear me just fine, but on your phone, it's apparently an issue. So let me know if you can hear me or not, and I will work harder at the whole microphone bit. I'm just not big techie, obviously, but we get some tree trunks going here, some branches going up. And I'm kind of liking how it turned out. I think this kind of worked fun for a quick paint to see how it's going to work. We want to do some shadows in here a little bit. Because they're big foliage. They're going to be green on the ground. There, I like that. And we need a little ladybug dot in here somewhere, because it's just going to be a dot. Everything's so big compared to a ladybug. And I'm going to do a little bit more splotching of the yellow. I wanted a little bit more yellow in here. And a little bit of pink here. Anyway, I kind of like that. It's kind of fun how that turned out. not really, you know, a big thing, but it's kind of fun. Thinking I need to do a little more. I think we'll use a smaller brush here. Little definition on the tree trunks, maybe. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Still wet enough that that's gonna blend a little bit. That's good. Didn't want it to be like stark. Because most of the trees, at least where I live, they're pretty dark branches. And I think I need a bird. I know. I always end up adding a bird. It's kind of silly. But it feels like it's culling from one. Maybe two of them, because you rarely have one. And our birds are mainly magpies, so they're kind of big. And they have big tails. So, I don't know. I think we could have skipped that bird. Wonder if I can lift it up. Make a blob. Lift it up. Yeah, that's not too bad. See, sometimes you can correct a mistake. Sometimes. Depends on how long you let it sit in there before you decide, oh crap, I don't like that. But anyway, so thank you for joining me. If this is your first time to my channel, feel free to subscribe so that you know the next time I drop a video. And click that like button so I know that this is content you like to see. But anyway, thanks for joining me. Come back again another time. Have a great day.